Cody, you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's do this. Oh, that blue drink looks good.
Yeah, it does. Get one of those next.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Oh, not a lot. What's new?
I don't know, man. Let's ask the 8 Ball.
Welcome.
All right, welcome back. Season 2, episode 19
Yes, our first guest of the new year.
of the new year. Yeah.
This is what coming out January 2nd.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Our guest, you may know him from the commercials on TV, the billboards at the airport. At least I don't know if they're still up, but they were.
They were.
Not anymore.
Let's say.
You know his food. That's for sure.
That's damn right. It's that guy, Cy. Thanks for having us, Cy.
Oh, you're welcome. Appreciate you guys coming in tonight.
Oh yeah, no problem. We're live tonight at the Ohana Steakhouse.
Ohana Steakhouse. Yeah.
Yes.
How do you pronounce your last name, Cy?
Gushiken.
Gushiken?
Gushiken.
Okay.
Perfect. So, Cy, I know you watched some of our episodes previously. Just a quick reminder throughout the show, we'll do the Kyle McLean LLPOS Award. We'll do the Blitz. Blitz is where Cody will ask us rapid-fire questions. So he'll ask me. Fair answers. We'll also do, what else do we do? Oh, the name game. Who is? That's a fun one. And we're just going to go through some stuff about Ohanas. And,
Yeah.
You know.
So how did you get into Ohana, this kind of cooking?
Well, I had an older brother that was one of the original teppanyaki chefs here when Shogun Steakhouse first opened.
Okay.
And at the time, I was still living in Hawaii, and asked me if I wanted to learn how to cook, and I said sure. And somehow I ended up in Iowa.
Yeah, how do you go from Hawaii to Iowa? That's got to be miserable.
That was one of my questions. There was no actual rhyme or reason to why Iowa?
Well, he was here. They were looking for people to train.
Okay.
And I had no idea what Iowa was like. I knew that Des Moines was the capital of Iowa, and there was like 450,000 people. So I thought it was like a big city, like Chicago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed when I got the tour of downtown. I thought it would be bigger, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that it wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be.
I think it's a good size.
Yeah.
It's getting
Yeah,
bigger
it's
now.
getting bigger, but
I know, but I like the size of it.
I think most people when they come to Iowa for the first time are always disappointed. So
Yeah, that's true. Cody's nickname's Iowa.
yeah.
So you started learning how to cook basically when you got to Iowa.
Yes.
How long did that process take for you to master the art of teppanyaki? Is it teppanyaki, correct?
Teppanyaki, yeah.
Okay.
Usually when you get trained, after you get trained, it usually takes a couple of years. They go by a percentage. As you learn more, you get, your percentage in the kitchen gets more.
Right.
And it took me like 11 months to become 100% chef,
Okay.
which was not easy to do, but a lot of hard work, a lot of time put in.
Right.
When do they start teaching you the tricks? Like
That you kind of start as you're learning. You
Okay.
kind of practice on your own, and the other chefs will work at you a little bit, show you things
Yeah.
here and there. And
Right. So you're just kind of learning on the fly.
pretty much.
So the cooks that you have here now, I don't want to be rude. Do you prefer to call chefs or cooks?
We'll call them chefs.
Chefs, yes.
chefs?
Okay, so the chefs you have here now, do they do the same training process you went through?
Very similar.
Okay, so it's like 11 months, 12
Do you
months.
The training usually is about 6 to 8 months just to get past the training.
Right.
And from that point, once you get past the training, then it usually takes a year or two to become 100%
Right.
chef. And back when I was getting trained, things were a little bit more simple as far as with the cooking and stuff. But we have a lot more things with garlic and chili peppers and other stuff that we've thrown into the mix that
Yeah.
makes it a lot better, but a little bit more difficult for the guys to
Right.
pick up on and become more consistent with.
And I do highly recommend the garlic and chili pepper in the rice.
I'm not much of a seasoning guy, but I like
We know.
Yeah.
Can you put extra salt and pepper on for Cody?
I'm pretty basic.
The food is good, all just plain.
oh, it's fantastic.
Just plain, it's really good. If you want to kick it up with some extra seasonings, then it's even better, I think.
Right.
I can't handle like hot, like spicy though.
Well,
Something
the garlic's not hot. The garlic's just packed full of flavor.
is it? Okay.
It's so good.
The
All right.
chili pepper's not super spicy.
Not
though.
super
Yeah, it's not
spicy.
bad.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get heartburn and I'd still eat it.
Yeah.
I tell people it's like a medium heat, nice flavor. If you want more heat, we have this chili oil
Yeah.
that we make here. that's got habanero peppers, Peking, chipotle peppers. So it's got a nice smoky kind of taste, but it's got that habanero heat to it.
Okay.
Okay.
And do you train most of your chefs still, or do you have someone else do that now?
Kinda. We kind of have different guys working with people, but then I'm always there to kind of help a little bit also.
Yeah.
So is there like a final test they have to pass?
Yeah.
Like, do they cook for you for the final test?
The cooking test, usually you have all the 100% chefs, and then whatever managers want to sit down at the table, and then we kind of grade them through their performance. So
Okay.
they have to score at least 75% or higher to pass,
Yeah.
and a lot of times you don't pass on the first try.
Right.
Is the flair? I don't what you call it, the tricks and stuff. Flair, is that part of the test or no?
It's just on the food. If you want to mess around a little bit with some tricks, that's fine, but not necessary.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Ohana is also known for having very entertaining chefs.
Yeah.
When you go to hire someone to bring them on and stuff, do you look for someone that's very entertaining, or is it more so you're just worried about the food first and entertainment second?
We use the food is first, entertainment is second.
Okay.
And we work with the guys that to get them more, I would say, entertaining, more talkative, more work on tricks. So as they're developing, the other chefs will help them become better chefs. And
Yeah.
we just
Gotcha.
work with them constantly until they become 100% chef.
Right.
Okay.
I say, fun fact, 11 years ago today, I saw some of my time off. I was eating at Ohana.
11 years ago.
11 years ago today, I was sitting here. Because we usually come around Christmas time. We just get a group of us.
11 years ago on January 2nd, you were.
Yes. And it was fantastic. I remember coming here as a kid always, and we always just loved the chefs were always hilarious. We had a favorite, Ken. Ken's not here anymore, I don't
No,
believe.
he's not.
But Ken was fantastic.
Have you ever choked on anything here? Marshall, fun fact, Marshall chokes on basically all the food he eats. He's had to be Heimlich 5 times
I've
this
digestive
year alone.
issues, but the food here melts in your mouth, so you don't have to worry about that. So, learning some stuff about you online that we could find a little bit. You're not easy to find online.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if the police are looking for you, you're easy to hide.
Well, good.
Well,
That's why I'm in Iowa.
yeah, so you're perfect. It did say you're an avid golfer.
I do like to golf.
Yeah.
What's your handicap?
I think it's around 8,
Okay.
maybe a 7.
Okay.
I got to play a little bit more golf this year, so the more golf I play, the better I get. But
Yeah.
Right.
This
I've
is a
always
good
learned
year
the
for
more
golf.
drinks I have, the better I think I get. But
I just
overall, that's
forget to
great.
count all my strokes when I have too many drinks in me.
Yeah. Wait, we get one mulligan per hole?
Yeah.
Is that what we play? I also see that you're a Oakland Raiders fan.
yes,
How did that become about? Is it because it was fairly close to Hawaii, or?
kind of. I guess when I was growing up, I used to like watching the Raiders, and I used to like watching the Cowboys a lot.
Okay, so I'm a Cowboys fan.
And Steelers too, I guess. But then
Yeah.
I kind of gravitated towards the Raiders and just kind of
Right.
stuck with them as I got a little older.
Are you excited they moved to Vegas?
Yes and no. I do like it that they're in Vegas, but I really wish they stayed in Oakland.
Well, yeah.
But Vegas is not a bad place to go to. As far
No,
as I'm
it's easy to
concerned.
get to games now.
Yeah.
I saw that
Definitely.
the owner of the Raiders Stadium hasn't stepped foot in there since they've opened because he's losing so much money on it right now. He's so mad about it, he won't even go inside the building until they can have all the fans there.
They're losing money and games there.
Yeah.
So, Sweet Sweet,
Thanks for rubbing that in.
well, I'm a Cowboys fan. I have no room to talk. So
If-
it's okay.
If 2020 was a football team, it'd be the Dallas Cowboys.
That's probably accurate. Yeah. There's big expectations, low results.
Yeah.
That's great. So each week on the show, I like to go on the internet and find some jokes about things our guests like. So this week, I have 5 jokes about the Oakland Raiders.
Okay.
Okay. I was looking for chef jokes earlier.
These are Oakland Raider jokes. What does the LA Police Department and the Raiders have in common?
Oh.
Neither one can stop a Bronco.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the difference between a Raider and a dollar bill? At least a dollar bill you can get 4 quarters out of.
Ah.
All right. What do the Raiders and the post office have in common? Neither deliver on Sundays. Do you know why the Raiders don't have a website?
No.
Because they can't put together 3 W's.
Boy. It's brutal.
Yeah.
And last one. Why can't Derek Carr use the phone? Because because he can't seem to find a receiver.
These
Those are
are,
my Raiders
the
jokes,
internet
maybe.
was on it this week.
There was full of Raider jokes, actually.
That was good research.
But I'm sure you could probably sub out teams here and there.
That trick there just like scared me. I thought the knife was coming at me over there. I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that yet.
Yeah. So, as you cook here and, run the place and everything, tell me if some of these facts about chefs are true or false.
Well, if they're facts, won't they be true?
Well, they could be made up facts.
Okay.
Chefs cook like they're in a professional kitchen even when they're at home.
Boy. That's kind of hard to say.
Like if you're at home, you're just like making a quick lunch, or you're just out there just, pretending you're cooking for a table of people.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Do you cook big meals and like elaborate meals at home?
Not normally. I
No?
mean, usually right now it's just my wife and I, so it's just 2 people.
Okay.
And back when I was getting back in the Shogun days, we would cook like employee meals.
Yeah.
So we'd cook for like between 20 to 30 people at
Okay.
the end of the night, every night.
Yeah.
And so for me to cook for 2 people was very hard. It was just from my wife and I when I'd be at home.
Yeah.
Right.
Portion it out and stuff.
Because I'd always think that that's not enough food, and
Yeah.
I ended up enough food for like 6 or 8 people.
Okay.
Because it just didn't look right, because I'm used to normally cooking
Yeah.
massive meals.
So you've got a ton of
Took me a
leftovers
while.
at home?
Yeah. Took me a while to kind of figure out what was a good sized portion for 2 people.
Okay.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Next one. Professional chefs can cook any type of food.
I think to some degree.
Yeah.
I think they're I think more apt to able to recreate other dishes.
If they threw you on an episode of like Chopped, you'd be all right.
I think so.
Do you have a go-to, like a favorite meal you like to cook?
I like just basic, like normal food, like stews and spaghetti and just nice basic meals to eat.
Fun fact, I can make spaghetti. I'm not a very good cook, but I can make spaghetti.
They make delicious Japanese spaghetti here.
Yeah.
As they always give you noodles at the end of the plate.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was, what was the chef's name? He calls himself John Wayne.
Oh, Duke.
Duke, yeah. He always says he's John Wayne. He's like, Japanese spaghetti, and he puts it on the plate. It's fantastic. Next one. Chefs can tell if you've worked in the service industry based off your dining habits.
I think so.
So, if you get a table of people, you can tell if
Yeah.
they've been in the service industry.
Yeah.
That sounds right. All chefs judge other chefs on their cooking.
I think we do. I think we always, if there's other guys cooking in front of you, you always kind of see what they're doing. Kind of critique people in your own mind.
Right. And last one, chefs are all professional drinkers.
Most of them.
I got a lot of chefs that are coming in after you got.
Well, I see you look like you're drinking water. Are you not?
Well, I actually quit drinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to drink, everything. Then I kind of went to just wine,
Okay.
and then I just decided about a year and a half ago to just quit drinking altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing at all.
I should probably do more of that and less of the actual drinking.
Yes, we might as well be chefs.
Yeah.
With that being said, we're going to roll into our fake sponsor of the week real quick. We'll
Okay.
come right back with more questions with Cy.
Fun times in Cleveland today. Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Come and look at both of our buildings. Buy some food that's prepared near the street. Who knows, you might even see this guy. You should come on down to West 6th Street. It's the perfect place if you're a douchebag. Watch the poor people all wait for buses. Who the fuck still uses a payphone? Here's the place where there used to be industry. This train is carrying jobs out of Cleveland. Cleveland leads the nation in drifters. Here's a statue of Moses Cleveland. He's the guy who invented Cleveland. Yeah!
Back when I worked at the radio station, I used to come here a lot with
Great
Greg Chance.
Chance?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. His favorite filet and scallops with the Mai Tai. That's what the radio commercial always said.
Yeah.
I worked at 107 with him.
I always gave him extra shrimp too.
Oh yeah. You did a great job, Si. Thank you. He'd bring in a lot of people through. He brought Elvis Duran in one time.
I don't know who Elvis Grant is.
He does
Yeah,
the morning
I
show
didn't
on
come in that
107.
night. I was busy I had been working like straight the week before, and I worked almost the whole week that week, and I'm like, I need a break.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, welcome back. Big thanks to our fake sponsor of the week. Also, big thanks to Ohana Steakhouse for having us.
Yeah.
And thanks to Cy for letting us come out here.
Smells. We don't even have any food cooking, but it still smells so good over here.
The smell's making me absolutely starving.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to get reservations for tomorrow. So, Cy, after the first break, we always like to go right into a little segment we call the Blitz.
Yeah.
Hot, hike!
It's a blitz. It's a blitz. It's a blitz. Yeah, it's a blitz. Let's go.
I've got 5 questions. Going to ask you, and then I'm going to ask Marshall, and we'll compare answers.
Okay.
Just rapid fire. First thing you think of. If you're on death row, what's your last meal?
Prime rib.
Prime rib. Okay. Pick one person to cook for you: Gordon Ramsay, Guy Fieri, or Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain.
Okay. What's the first ingredient in homemade soup?
Homemade soup. Boy.
What kind of soup?
I've been curious about that. I don't know how to make soup. I don't know where to even start with it.
Well, I guess it depends if it's a beef-based soup or a chicken-based soup. Because if it's like a beef, I like to make a stock.
Okay.
You know, so you can use like beef scraps or like a beef bone to make
Okay.
to kind of cook that first to get a good soup stock.
What's the weirdest or most exotic food you've ever eaten?
Boy, it's got to be probably some sushi stuff.
Okay.
Maybe like the uni, maybe, which is like a sea urchin.
See,
Okay.
Yep.
And would the blue Ninja Turtle with the swords make a good chef at Ohana's?
What's that?
The blue Ninja Turtle, Leonardo,
Oh.
the one with the swords, would he make a good chef at Ohana's?
Yes, he would.
All right. That's been the Blitz. We'll
Perfect.
ask Marshall. You're on death row. What's your last meal?
Oh, so you ready for this?
Yeah.
Ohana scallops with the side of the Bebop's chicken sandwich.
Oh. I like
Yeah.
it. Pick one person to cook for you: Gordon Ramsay, Guy Fieri, or Anthony Bourdain.
Funny you asked that. I've never actually seen Guy Fieri cook. He hosts all these shows, but he never cooks in any of them.
He always eats it, though.
So I would like him to cook for me just to see how he does.
Okay.
Because I'm sure Anthony Bourdain's food was fantastic.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay's food always looks great. So I want Guy. I also want Cy to cook for me.
Yeah.
I've never had Cy.
Cy or Guy? Which one?
Well, Cy.
Good answer.
Yeah, he is Flavor Town.
What's the first ingredient in homemade soup?
A can opener. Isn't that right? You got to open up the chicken stock.
Yeah. Weirdest or most exotic food you've ever eaten?
I had a lot of stuff. So I had squid ink pasta.
You had what?
Squid ink pasta.
Oh, okay.
That was weird. I don't think that was that exotic, but it was weird. And then I had so many different kinds of fish that I probably had every kind of fish there is.
Every kind?
Like, I'm not every kind,
Have
but
you had great white shark?
I would eat it if I could.
And would Leonardo, the Blue Ninja Turtle, make a good chef?
Pizza chef.
Pizza
for sure.
chef?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a good pizza chef.
All right, we'll compare answers quick. He said, last meal on death row, prime rib. It's a good answer. Marshall,
That is a good answer.
that's a real good answer. Marshall did plug our sponsors, though, so I got to give him that one. Anthony Bourdain is the correct answer. Cy wins that one. Who would
No,
want to
that's
cook for
fair.
you? I don't think Guy Fieri can cook.
I don't know if he can
And
or not.
Gordon Ramsay would just yell at me the whole
Because
time.
Guy
so.
Fieri came from Food Network or Next Food Network
Yeah.
star or whatever. And I don't know if he ever cooked on the show. His whole thing was just he was
I don't think so.
selling food to people. But he's got like 8 restaurants now, so.
First ingredient in soup, you got to start with some sort of broth, I'm assuming. That's the only thing I can think of, so.
How you gonna get the broth open without a can opener, Cody? Could be in one of the boxes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little twist-off thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Weirdest, most... Urchin, you said urchin, right?
Yeah, sea urchin.
That's really weird and interesting, I feel like.
I would like to try it.
I would. I think...
I'll eat anything you put in front of me. I'll try everything once.
I've had horse, and that was probably the weirdest thing I've ever eaten.
Horse?
Yeah.
Is that illegal?
I don't know.
Okay.
It is if you don't get caught, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And then Leonardo would be excellent. I'd love to see him do some tricks with his swords. Fun
Yes,
fact, I have a pair of Cy's that like the Red Ninja Turtle wears.
Who got them for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got drunk and ordered 2 sets accidentally. He gave me one.
If that's not a reason to stop drinking, I don't know what. Is.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say that's why I don't order stuff late at night. I always write stuff down and I look at it the next day, going like, "What was I thinking?"
I got like 100 things on my Amazon that I put save for later and just never bought.
So wait, so who won?
Cy.
No, that's fair. That's fair. So my personal favorite thing on the menu here is the seafood combination with scallop sauce on all 3 of the seafoods. Even though that the red sauce.
Oh,
The
the
ginger?
the ginger sauce.
Yeah, that's fantastic also. But that's my favorite thing. So if you were here as a customer, what would you order?
I always order the cold smoked fillet and scallops with a side of teriyaki chicken.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the cold smoke always available, or is it like limited?
It is available if you ask ahead. You have to call ahead 24 hours in advance to request the cold smoke.
Okay.
But the second Friday of every month, we run it as a special for the whole weekend. Friday,
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, perfect.
Good to know.
But, yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
So if we wanted to request you as our chef, how many hours? Do we have to give 24-hour notice or?
4-week notice.
You can, I mean, you can ask any time, but you never know. But sometimes I'm available, sometimes I'm already booked up. So
Yeah.
That's fair. So one of the last time I was here, our chef.
Use your
I
words.
think I wrote his name down. No, Corey. Our chef was Corey.
Yep.
He was telling us how, because we were just obviously everyone loves the scallop sauce.
Yep.
He was telling us how the scallop sauce is fantastic in deviled eggs.
Oh yeah.
So I bought a jar of it, took it home. It was right around Thanksgiving, and we made deviled eggs with it. He wasn't lying. My question is, who came up with that idea? Because I want to give them a high five. 'Cause
Boy,
I was-
the deviled egg. I don't know. I mean,
That's a
Corey
creative
always,
idea.
Corey always did it with deviled egg, but everybody, I don't know when that was started.
yeah. Well, it was his idea, so I'll give him credit. But that was
We
fantastic.
can give him the credit.
My favorite
Um,
food is eggs, but deviled eggs I usually don't like, but I could try it with that scallop sauce.
Yeah. So instead of like I think it was instead of the mayonnaise you put in it.
Yeah.
You put the scallop
That's why I don't
sauce
like
in
the
and- yeah.
deviled eggs parts of the
Oh,
mayonnaise.
it's fantastic. God, what else did I have here? Oh, yeah. So, what's the weirdest condiment anyone's asked you for while cooking? Like, if you cook someone a steak and have they asked for some ketchup?
Oh, they've always people ask for ketchup all the time,
Really? Interesting.
and they also ask for like sriracha and stuff. But it's like, nope, this is the sauce that we have.
Yeah.
That's what's available. Now, my father-in-law would always ask for ketchup when he came in.
Right.
He was always told we don't have ketchup here. So whenever he would come in, he'd bring packets of ketchup, and he'd give everybody at
Really?
the table a packet that they'd put it on their plate, kind of like a joke as far as they
Right.
brought their own ketchup.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you guys make any of your condiments or spices like homemade here? You have like a secret recipe or anything?
We make all the sauces, all the dressings.
Okay.
So we make everything in-house. The teriyaki sauce we make.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, everything's fantastic.
Do you have a secret recipe like the KFC seasoning that you can't give away?
Well, probably the scallop sauce is something
Scallop
that
sauce?
people always ask what's in it, and we
Yeah.
don't tell them.
Don't tell them. All right.
Even my father-in-law, he has asked me what's in the scallop sauce, and I always told him, as long as I'm married to his daughter, he can get that anytime he wants. So he's been treating me like gold ever since.
Are you the only one that knows the recipe to the scallop sauce?
Actually, no. There's 3 of us in the kitchen that make it.
Okay.
Ray, Tommy, and I.
Okay.
And Ray's been here for a while.
Yep.
Nice. He's Ray's the blue hat for those of you who come in sometimes, right?
And you're talking about Ken earlier, and Ken, he still comes out and helps us out once in a
Does he?
while.
Oh yeah, Ken's fantastic.
Yeah.
You guys should post online next time Ken's here, and I'll take the night off work if I need to. That guy was awesome.
Yeah, he's still a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
I still keep in touch with him, so.
Good. So I went through a couple of pictures, just through you guys' stuff, just to show people on the podcast here so they can see if they've
Okay.
never been here. So what is this we got going on right here?
You got zucchini, onions, and you got some shrimp, and it looks like some fried rice on the side.
Nice. So every meal comes with shrimp appetizer, right?
Everything but the vegetarian.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Perfect. And then right here, obviously, the beloved scallops
Yep.
with the scallop sauce.
Uh-huh.
If you haven't tried the scallops with scallop sauce, I highly recommend it. It's fantastic. I assume this is just process of the fried rice being made.
Yeah, fried rice.
Yep. Here's something for those who want a pre-meal snack.
Yeah.
You know what drink that is?
I'm not really sure what drink that is.
I would assume that's a pina colada.
Possibly.
I would guess.
I was looking at that blue one, but on the day I realized the kids are drinking it, so
Yeah,
it must
the
be
drinks
virgin.
here are fantastic. My favorite drink to get here, though,
Who comes up with the?
The
is this guy
volcano?
right here, the
Yeah.
volcano. They say it's for 2. Really, it's for 1. But drink responsibly.
Yeah. Who comes up with the drink recipes? You do that too?
No, I lived that kind of. I mean, we've had some in the past, and then we've had other bartenders that have come up with some drinks over the years. And stuff,
Okay.
so.
Yeah. I got just a couple more pictures here just to show people that are looking. So this looks like what do we got going on here? You think?
You got some spaghetti noodles. Looks like some shrimp, some chicken, mushrooms, some vegetables.
Nice. Then this here would be the steak.
Yep. Looks like a New York steak.
Yep, that's fantastic.
No, it's so good.
Fantastic. And how long ago was this picture?
A while, because my mustache is still black.
So was it? Oh, because you were here when it was Shogun, right?
Yeah.
So was this at Shogun, or was this still Ohana before you guys remodeled in the middle here?
Looks like it is Shogun at the time.
Nice.
Because we had a little rock garden in the middle here.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Nice.
When we first opened, so.
So you bought this in 09, right? Right?
96 is when.
96.
You're
Okay.
close.
I was, yeah.
You're
Wow.
close.
So we've been open for like 24 years.
Yeah. Okay. What changes have you seen? Like, what's the biggest change you've seen with the food or the industry or anything like that over the years?
Well, back when I first started, chicken was really popular.
yeah.
And then over the years, the scallops are really popular now. The steaks have become, I think, very popular also.
Yeah.
But calamari is becoming very popular now.
Calamari, this
Yeah.
little calamari steak. I always get that. In the
I don't think
seafood
I've had
aisle.
that here yet. I
It's
love
so good.
calamari.
Because most people that have calamari, it's like little deep fried rings, and
Yeah.
they're really rubbery and chewy.
Yeah.
Ours is a nice steak that we cut really thin, and it comes out really tender, and it's just a fantastic item.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I would
Try that
highly
next time.
recommend
I love
that.
calamari.
Absolutely, highly recommend that. So for a while there, you also had Cy Gushiken under your belt, also.
Yes.
Yes. What made you want to get into like the Italian market? Just branch out a little bit.
Kind of a little bit. It was something where I really liked that restaurant, and I knew the owner real well.
Yeah, fantastic
And
food
he
there.
was gonna probably close the restaurant, and I
Right.
didn't want to see that happen. So
Right.
just to kind of keep it alive and going, I bought it.
Yeah.
And I think we, improved things a lot, and then ended up selling it after I got real busy here and short-handed. So I had to kind of focus on one restaurant.
But you kept it afloat.
Yeah,
You were
kept it
basically the
afloat.
savior.
And it's still going now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So,
It's a hidden gem. Not a
Yes,
lot of
it
people
is. It
think
is
about it when
good.
they talk Italian food.
It's
It's
really
awesome.
good.
So let's talk about our sponsors here real quick. So we got a few. Lola's. I know you guys make your own sauces here, so
Yeah.
you might not try others. Lola's hot sauce. Have you tried it?
actually, I haven't, but my son really likes it. I think he met the owner,
Tafik?
Tafik, yeah.
and then he started buying the sauces.
Yeah, the sauces are fantastic.
They're coming out with the new seasoning I
I
saw.
got some over here if you want to try some at all. Yeah, and they also have a new seasoning salt coming out here.
Oh, wow.
It drops January 4th in Hy-Vee stores, or also you can get it online at lolasfinehotsauce.com.
Yeah, use that promo code AskThe8Ball. You
10%
get
off your purchase.
10% off your order.
Also, our other sponsor, which I'm sure you know quite well,
Yes.
Bebops. Now, obviously, when you're not eating Ohana, you're probably eating Bebops all the time.
Actually, I do like bebop sauce.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I went through. Did you see that snap I sent you tonight?
Of how long the line was?
The line was insane.
Oh, there's a sandwich in here.
Yeah.
So we like to, with our guests, do Bebops does a thing called the Bebops Ranch Challenge.
Yes.
You said you've done it before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we do a shot of ranch. Did you want to get two?
I said
There's
3.
some napkins over there.
That's fine. You guys can do it. There's only 2.
I'll do it. I don't care.
I said 3,
You have
but
to do a shot of scallop sauce then.
I'll just count sauce with ranch.
So Neil from Bebops, he loves to give to charity.
Yep.
Good guy. So we're going to do the Bebops Ranch Challenge. And if you do the Ranch Challenge with us, he's going to donate $100 to a charity of your choice.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you have a charity in mind and you want to plug them real quick, you can, or we can do it later.
Boy,
Or we can just
That's
do the
kinda like-
ranch and then we can decide.
yeah, we can decide on one.
Yeah. So Neil wants to give $100 to a charity of your choice. Oh, this is thick tonight. Thanks, Cody.
I'm glad I'm not doing it then.
You want to do half?
No, I'm good.
All right. Bebop's Ranch Challenge. Let's start the Ohana Scallop Sauce Challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's thick. Oh, thanks, Bebops.
You want me to grab you those napkins?
I was told Neil we need to do a bigger one. He's like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. So when you go to the Bebop, so what do you like to get?
I mean, the burgers are always good. The chicken sandwich is good. I like to get the sliders a lot.
The sliders are good too. Sliders.
I got the fish sandwich tonight.
Fish sandwich is excellent.
Yeah.
And also, we have one more sponsor, Lulu's Cleaning Crew. We'll give them a quick plug. Looking for cleaning. Now the holiday season's over. You got to clean up your household. Go Facebook, Lulu's Cleaning Crew. That's LULU. So if you need a cleaning crew, that's where I go.
All right.
Quick word from all of our sponsors. We'll be right back with Cy.
Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, a generational family recipe using the world's hottest peppers for great flavor. They're vegan, non-GMO project verified, kosher, and all natural. Find them online at lolasfinehotsauce.com. Use promo code ASK8BALL for 10% off your purchase.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
Bebop's big tasty burgers, hot crispy fries, and great chocolate shakes.
So why do you come to Bebop's?
The burgers are fresh and fast, and it tastes great.
I like the pork fritters and chicken sandwiches.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
There's only one place we go. Bebop's.
Oh, Bebop's, better than good.
For the best cleaning service in town, get a hold of Lulu's Cleaning Crew. With the holidays coming up or just house cleaning needs in general, Lulu's Cleaning Crew is your way to go. For all your cleaning needs, contact Lindsay of Lulu's Cleaning Crew at 515-864-6323 or email luluscleaningcrew@gmail.com. That's Lulu's, L-U-L-U. You can also find them on Facebook at Lulu's Cleaning Crew.
I take the breast and I marinate it in Italian dressing for a few hours, and then cut it up into cubes and put bacon on it, and then grill it that way. It's really good.
Is that your favorite cut?
What's that?
Is that your favorite cut?
It's my favorite, yeah.
Nice. Sounds about right.
Ask me about more recipes. I got all kinds of them. Have you seen a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? 'Cause that's a great.
Check back for more recipes.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Thanks to our sponsors, Lola's Fine Hot Sauces, Bebop's, also Lulu's Cleaning Crew, and of course Ohana Steakhouse for having us tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cy. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
So now, this is a family restaurant, so we keep it PG, but we're going to do the Kyle McLean LLPOS Award.
In a world of Kyles, only one stands out. It's the Kyle McLean Low Life Piece of Shit of the Week Award.
So what this is people that... do you know Kyle McLean, I should ask?
Not really.
He owns a couple bars in town, like Hello Marjorie, Bellhop.
And he still hasn't paid for our bar tab yet. That son of a gun.
What a cheapskate. He's
He hasn't
actually
bought
like
us
the
a single
nicest
drink.
guy. He was our guest on the show last week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we make an award just to make fun of him because he's so nice and likable that we have to bring him back down to earth. So we always nominate a couple people who are actual lowlifes. Cody, do you have anyone this week? Because I only have two.
I've got. I was going to nominate the government for all these stupid COVID things they're doing now. I've seen they're giving money, but I don't know. I hadn't researched into those enough to see if they're actually true or if people are just complaining about
we
it.
get
So
$600
I might have to
there.
wait for that.
We get $600, and you know what that buys? A lot of scallops.
A lot of scallop sauce.
My nominee, or first one, Barbara Walters.
Baba Wawa?
Barbara Walters. It just came out that she bullied Connie Chung in the late 80s and early 90s. And Connie Chung compared working with Barbara Walters to what Tanya Harding did to Nancy Kerrigan.
Wow.
And she also said co-hosting the nightly news with Dan Rather reminded her of the movie Psycho. So Barbara Walters gets
Okay. That's
I always thought Barbara Walters was like the nicest
I thought she
lady.
was too.
Connie Chung says no. But Connie Chung's also married to Maury Povich, so.
We'll have to take a lie detector test on this one and find out.
Cody?
The UNC basketball team for shooting 16% against North Carolina State in 3.
Okay.
I'm just irritated because I'm a North Carolina fan.
But did they win?
No, they lost.
Oh, wow.
So I'm irritated.
All right. And my only other nominee, since this is now the first episode of 2021, is the year 2020.
Yeah, there you go.
The year 2020. We made it, guys. But the year 2020 was
Let's
terrible.
not jinx
so-
us just yet.
Yeah. So we're gonna nominate the year 2020 as the.
Don't pull a
LLPOS.
Cody King and jinx everybody, Marshall.
That's true. You got any more?
Nope, that's all I got. Side, you got any?
Boy, I kind of agree on the 2020 and a lot of the government decisions that they're making.
Yeah, I saw they're giving Pakistan $150 million.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into it. So I don't know.
Gender something or other. But they're only giving us $600.
Hey, that's $600, man.
Hey, it's better than
How
nothing,
dare
I
you.
guess.
How
but
dare you? With that being said, let's go ahead and give. Let's kick it off right and give it to the year 2020.
All right.
This
Fair
week's
enough.
Kyle McLean LLPOS, the year 2020.
There you go.
Nice. We also like to do a thing on the show called the name game.
The name game.
What?
Who is?
Yeah!
So the name game is essentially I'll tell you someone's real name, and you tell me who the celebrity is, because most celebrities have fake names. I've come to learn.
Like Eminem is Marshall Mathers.
Okay.
Okay. Now these are some weeks are hard, some weeks are easy. We'll find out this week. I don't know how well you know.
It's me and you against Marshall, so we got to team up and try and get as many of these as we can get.
Yeah, I got 5 of them. First
Okay.
one, Calvin Broadus.
Calvin brought us a Snoop Dogg.
That's correct. 1 for 1. Number 2, Brian Warner. Brian Warner.
Warner?
Brian Warner.
Man, I can't.
This is kind of a hard game.
No
I'll
idea.
give you a hint. He's a rocker.
Axl Rose.
No.
Brian Adams.
No. Close. Marilyn Manson.
Oh. Yeah, Brian Adams and Marilyn is very close.
Well, they're both Canadian, I think. Next one, Walter Wilson.
Walter Wilson?
Walter Wilson. He is. He's an older action movie star.
Yeah, he's in that movie Castaway with Tom Hanks.
The volleyball?
Yeah.
No, Walter Wilson. He's an older action movie star.
No idea.
I'll give you another hint. It's what Cody considers. He stars in what Cody considers to be the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's
Older action star. Stars in your favorite Christmas movie.
my favorite Christmas movie.
Chevy Chase.
Is it? Fucking
3, 2.
Buddy the Elf guy.
No, your favorite Christmas movie. Die Hard. Bruce Willis.
Oh, jeez. It is a
Isn't that your
Christmas
favorite-
movie.
Isn't that your favorite Christmas movie?
Sure.
All right. This one's a tougher one. If I can even pronounce it right. Belcalis Almanzar. Belcalis Almanzar.
Absolutely no idea.
She's a female rapper. Belcalis Almanzar.
She's a female rapper?
Female rapper.
Taylor Swift.
Yes. No. Cardi B.
Oh, God. She should be every week's Lola LLPOS.
And last one. We'll transition to. We'll throw it away from music. Glenn Anton Rivers.
Joan Rivers.
Glenn Anton Rivers. I'll give you another hint. Sports. Glenn Anton Rivers.
Philip Rivers' wife.
Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers. Oh.
That was a name game. That was easy, huh?
Yeah.
Busted right through that one. Do you know any of those, Cy?
Not really.
Yeah, they were tough. Sometimes they're tough ones. Sometimes they're a little easier, but...
Calvin brought us. I feel like we've done Snoop Dogg before, but...
Have we?
I think so, but...
I might have to start repeating these, because a lot of them are just like those ones are hard,
Yeah.
the ones I had today. What was
Or we'll
the
have to get
question?
creative and come up with a new game.
The what?
You have to get creative and come up with a new game.
That's true. We could do that. So I also like to do hot takes every week. Hot takes, unpopular opinions. We'll see if you have any. My hot take for the week: brunch is extremely overrated.
I mean, you can eat breakfast at any time of the day.
No,
breakfast
but
is always
brunch,
good.
like, when
Yeah.
people, like go out
So,
for
like,
brunch stuff. I think
specifically for
brunch.
brunch.
I think it all depends on how good it is, because there are some brunches that are really awesome,
Yeah.
and some are like, eh.
Right.
Do you have a favorite brunch spot?
I haven't been out to brunch for a long time.
Have you guys ever thought of doing brunch on these grills right here? 'Cause you guys
Nope.
you already throw down the eggs on the
Yeah.
rice.
Nah.
Gotta throw some bacon on there, some pancakes.
That'd probably, I mean, it wouldn't be worth it for you guys.
We cooked breakfast once a long time ago on a radio show, with the Hatfield and McCoy show.
Oh, nice.
And one table was cooking pancakes, the other one was like eggs and some steaks.
92.5 KJJY. You remember them back in the day, Cody?
92.5?
Yeah.
I don't know if they played that station up in Webster County.
Oh, yeah. Cody's from Fort Dodge. You guys,
I'm from Lehigh.
do you know where that's at?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a similar place to Fort Dodge in Hawaii where just people don't want to go?
You know, if you get out to like the Big Island, there's a lot of little towns, just like Iowa.
Yeah.
Real similar as far as, there really isn't a big city there. I mean, I grew up in Hilo, and
Which island's that?
on the Big Island,
That's
of
Big
Hawaii,
Island?
yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, there's not that many people there, you know, and there's like little towns where, you know, you got like 10 people graduating class, you know, one of those kind of deals.
Right.
How often do you make it back to Hawaii? Do you go back
You know,
ever?
I haven't been back for probably about 17 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow. It's a long, gotta be a long flight. It's like, isn't it like 3 hours just from like California
it's
to
about
Hawaii?
an 8-hour flight.
Yeah.
And depending if you got layovers in places,
Yeah.
it might take you longer. But
It's a long travel day. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the show Dog the Bounty Hunter.
yeah,
So, is that an accurate description of some areas of Hawaii, or is that just kind of... Because he seems to make Hawaii look like it's just... like, he only shows the bad parts of Hawaii in his show.
well, you know, that's because he's after all these guys that are skip bail and stuff. But
Well, yeah, that's true. And does he stand out in Hawaii, walk around with that hair, you think?
from what I understand, he's not really that big. Is what friends told me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's not as big as he looks. He's not a real big guy and stuff.
Nice.
But
Or would Hawaii be more like Magnum PI?
well, that's
Hawaii
just-
5-0?
Oh, yeah, wait, where's Magnum PI at? Isn't he in Hawaii, too?
I think it's Miami. Isn't it? Is it?
No,
It's
Magnum
Hawaii.
PI was in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's all, you know, I mean, those are all TV shows that make things.
So, you said you hunt and fish and golf.
Yeah.
Now, I imagine there's not a whole lot of whitetail and turkey in Hawaii to hunt. When did you start doing all that stuff?
I didn't start hunting until I moved to Iowa.
Okay.
But I always fished in Hawaii. I golfed a lot in Hawaii.
I bet golf in Hawaii is beautiful.
One of the things on my bucket list is to learn how to surf.
Yeah. We were supposed to go to Hawaii this year for Christmas, but obviously that got canceled, so
Yeah.
maybe next year. You can come with. We'll teach you how to surf.
Teach
I
you how
have
to
no
surf.
clue. I'm sure you'll be better at it than me. I'm tall.
Did you surf when you lived there?
I tried it a few times. Never really got into it that
No.
much.
Okay.
We used to just use boogie boards and stuff. And
Yeah. That's one of the things on my bucket list is to learn how to surf. I think it'd be cool. I grew up watching Johnny Tsunami on Disney Channel.
Surf Ninjas?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I thought that was the coolest thing.
So we always like to wrap up the show each week doing a final thoughts.
Okay.
Cody, you want to do you have a final thought for the week?
Yeah. So, want to thank Cy for being on the show. Thank Ohana for having us. Obviously, thank our sponsors. Thanks, Cy, for doing the Bebop's Ranch Challenge. Did you come up with the charity you wanted to donate that to, or?
You know, something I always thought was St. Jude was always a big charity thing.
Great one.
Yeah.
And
so we can donate $100 to St. Jude in your name.
There you go.
From the Bebop's Ranch Challenge.
And since it's 2021, I'm getting ready for doing some charitable stuff, and I saw that there's a Socks of Love company here in Des Moines that
Socks of
Love. Yeah,
Okay.
they go out and give socks to the homeless shelters here in Des Moines. I thought that was really
that's
cool.
nice.
So, want to thank them for doing that.
Yeah, we'll plug Cody's charity real quick too. Cody works for a charity.
I work for a charity called Sleep in Heavenly Peace.
Yep.
So we build beds and deliver beds to kids that don't have them. So Marshall actually helped out last week.
Yeah, I finally had a free day to help. It's
Yeah.
it's nice. You go and you bring all the equipment, and you build the bed for the kids. You put mattress on, give them brand new sheets and everything. Kids have never had a bed before.
Yeah,
So
so it's kind of cool. That's what I enjoy doing.
it's a good time with the winter time going on. People have a nice bed,
Yeah.
socks.
Yep.
St. Jude's is a great charity, so awesome. I'd like to give a big thanks to our sponsors. Also, big thank you to Ohana. Now that I'm here, I'm very mad I'm here because this food smells fantastic.
Keep talking about those.
Oh, it's so good.
I just want to order some scallops. Just so keep talking about
Yeah.
them.
So everyone, I highly recommend calling in, get a reservation at Ohana's. You will not be disappointed. Cy, thank you for coming on the show.
thank you guys. I
We
really
appreciate
appreciate
it
it.
very much. Again, check us out all social media platforms at SC8 Ball Podcast or YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts at SC8 Ball Podcast.
I just thought of this, but I imagine you guys go through a lot of to-go boxes because your portions are so big.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been able to finish all of it in one sitting.
Yeah, if you do, you're going home taking a nap.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I
You
just
definitely
look
get your money's worth and you're down in flavor town,
Yeah.
as they say.
Got a full belly.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next time.